I'm Tricia Swenson, and these are your weekend picks. Hey everyone, I'm Tricia Swenson coming to you live from the Riverwalk in Edwards, where we will be hosting the Art Battle and Block Party this weekend on Friday night. Come on out between 4:30 and 8:30, and we're gonna have different artists that have a limited amount of time to start an art project from beginning to end. You get to watch their creative process, you get to vote on your favorites, you even get to bid on a little bit of art in case you want to take something home. But it's been something that's been going on for 6 years. Alpine Arts Center puts it on, and Riverwalk really welcomes anyone, any age, any art ability can come out and check it out. And you can even be a part of their community art project, or Alpine Arts Center will also be doing some art, some marbling, and you'll get to take that home as well. So that is this Friday, once again, starting at 4:30, alpineartscenter.org for more information. But Down Valley, we have Down Valley Vibes Fest. And this is a music festival featuring 18 bands, 2 DJs. It'll be in downtown Eagle Friday afternoon into Saturday, and it's just going to be a fun way to kind of celebrate that end of summer. And this will be brought to you by the 2nd Street Tavern and the Collective on 2nd Street, and a whole other host of great businesses and sponsors that are putting this event together. So you can find out more by going to the website Down Valley Vibes to get more details. But then also another thing going on, their very first ever Cars in the Park, and this will be at the Harry A. Nottingham Park in Avon. So right by the lake, they're going to set it up with all sorts of cars, whether it's the classic, vintage, antique, or maybe the super modern cars of today. But if you're a car enthusiast, you're going to want to get out there and check this out. It'll be on Saturday from 10 until 4, and then from 4 until 4:30, they're going to have the awards. So if you love cars, or you just want to go and have a fun afternoon, bring the whole family out for this one. But right now, we're going to take it out to Ken Hovey, who's on a river somewhere doing something fun.
Thank you, Tricia, for this week's local adventure. I decided to go back to the river, the Colorado River, in fact, down toward Glenwood, in Glenwood Canyon. And a lot of people are familiar with rafting and kayaking on the Class 3 section of the Shoshone Rapids or down toward Grizzly Creek. The portion that I did is flat water that's above the dam, kind of in the Dotsero area. And this area is awesome in that the dam creates flat water behind it. And I'm not suggesting going anywhere near the dam. You're gonna paddle, if you decide to do this, about 3 miles upstream from there. And many have driven past this section on I-70. You can see that flat water as you cruise through the canyon, and it is ideal for paddleboarding. And with the recent rain lately, it is lush and green in there. It is spectacular. Want to remind everybody, anytime that you go out on the water, to make sure that you wear a PFD, a life jacket, a personal flotation device, and take along a camera, because this area is beautiful. Now you can put in just west of Dotsero and float through the canyon if you run a shuttle, but if you're on a longer board, you can actually paddle back upstream against the current. In other words, paddle down and then paddle back. There's a couple of really small rapids in there that are like Class 1 maybe, that if you don't feel comfortable, you could sit down and float through. But check the maps, make sure that you know where you're going before you go. But this is a spectacular spot at the depths of Glenwood Canyon. Definitely beautiful. Weather-wise up here, things are looking good. With those recent rains, things have definitely turned green. It's reduced the fire danger, and our temperatures are very comfortable right now. Although it's warm here as I record this, temps in Vail are expected to be in the mid to upper 60s for the remainder of the week. And then as we go into Labor Day weekend, we'll definitely start to see those temperatures drop a little bit, overnight lows in the 40s. Well, that does it for your local adventure report. We're going to take it back to Tricia. She's got more information on one of my favorite comedians from Saturday Night Live. He's coming to the Vail Performing Arts Center. Tricia?
Thanks, Ken. Yes, Colin Jost is coming to the Vail Performing Arts Center. Now, he has 2 performances. The one at 6 p.m. on Friday, is already sold out, but the 9 p.m. is still available for you. Limited availability on tickets, so if you want to get on this, go to Vail PAC right away to get those tickets. But you know Colin, he of course was a writer for Saturday Night Live for many, many years before coming part of the cast as the Weekend Update co-anchor. And of course, he's done so many other things, whether authoring articles or being parts of movies and comedy films. So he's going to be on stage, and he'll maybe give you a little insight of what it was like to be at the Olympics. He was at the 2024 Summer Olympic Games, not in Paris. He was in Tahiti reporting on surfing. He had some pretty funny stories. Hopefully his foot is okay. But check that out on Friday night. And then on Saturday, we have Peter Rowan from Old and in the Way performing with the Sam Grissman Project. So this is very special. Peter Rowan, of course, one of the founding members of Old and in the Way. And Sam Grissman is the son of David Grissman, who is also a founding member of Old and in the Way. Old and in the Way is celebrating 50 years this season, so Saturday night should be a really special performance of bluegrass music. For more on those shows, valarpac.org. But get out there and enjoy it. We have about another week left until Labor Day weekend, and then the lift will close. The Centennial Lift at Beaver Creek will be closed until the end of the season, and then Vail will stay open weekends only, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all the way through the end of September. We'll see you out there on the hill. That's a look at your weekend picks. If you want to find out what's going on the rest of the summer, check out our summer review show, where Ken and I go through all the fun things happening. We still have a lot going on, especially through the month of September. So just log on and search Vail Valley Live on YouTube and Facebook.